Shalom. First and foremost, all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash.
Double honors to the apostles. And salutations, you brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Like the title says, man, it's going to be a quick hit. You know, brothers on the little schedule and shit. Hey, but we're going to hop into it, man. The follow Esau, man. All right? That's this is about. Can we get Isaiah 63? Start at 1.
This is Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Right. Hey, so it said, who is this coming from Edom? All right. So Edom ain't destroyed, man. This is future prophecy. All right. If Esau, Edom was wiped off the earth, then we would have heard about this, man. All right. You can go ahead.
It says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that shreddeth in the wine fat.
So why your clothes covering all red, like you been stumping out grapes? It's gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
Hey, so the Lord is gonna like he been squishing grapes, because he gonna basically symbolize he's gonna be killing you Edomites, man. All right, the Lord said he got it's a sacrifice in Basra.
Yeah. Isaiah 34.
All right, the Lord is ready to fucking destroy. He's coming. In fact, can you grab Isaiah 34 and start at probably 1. All right, and this is future prophecy because this is quoted in Revelation, man. Go ahead.
A couple of Revelations. It's Revelation 19 and 11.
In fact, Hit one more verse in Isaiah 63 real quick.
Yep. Isaiah 63 and 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
So that's the salvation, man. Us getting delivered at the hands of the wicked, and the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, being destroyed. Slappy, go ahead, brother.
It's Revelation 19 and 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness doeth he judge and make war. Then it says, I in righteousness mighty to save, right? It says, his eyes were a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself, which you can go to Revelation, the 1st chapter, man. It was letting you know this is our Lord Yahweh Shai. It says, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. Why is thou red in thine apparel, right? And his name is called the Word of the Most High, according to John, the 1st chapter, the 14th verse. Verse 14, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the almighty power, man. So that winepress is what? Is like Isaiah 63rd chapter. So John and Isaiah is seeing the same vision, man, which letting you know that it didn't happen during the time of Isaiah, nor did it happen during the time of John, man. This is a future prophecy that the brother Benji keeps saying. This is Revelation 14 and 18. And another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. So this place has reached the fullness of its sins, man. So now it's time to come what? Reap. You see, it says, and the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth and gathered the vine of the earth and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of the Most High. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress even unto the horse's bridle by the space of 1,600 furlongs, man. You see? So that's the destruction that's coming to this place, man. You know?
I got a quick one just on that point. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 33. For thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her. Yet a little while, and in the time of her harvest shall come. So that's right. It says that the daughter of Babylon is a threshing floor, man. All right. Now, back in the ancient world, you'd have a field, should I say, of corn or grapes that you would stomp out. All right. That you would stomp out, man. So the Lord's like, look, this is what Babylon is going to be, man. there's going to be so much death and destruction at the hands of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, all right, through all the judgment that's coming forth and so on and so forth. It's going to be like a blood spilled everywhere, man. It says that the slain of the Lord, from that day shall be from one end of the earth even into the other end, man. So it's going to be a lot of death and destruction coming into this place, man.
Yep. Hey, that our Messiah is bringing, man. Yeah, I should have started at 14. I'm going to go back to it if I may. This is Revelation 14 and 14. It says, and I look and behold a white cloud, same thing as that white horse, man. You know, is representative of what? A chariot of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua, the chariots of Israel. You know, it says, and I looked and behold a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And that sickle is what you come reap with, man. You know, this is where Esau Edom get the imagery of the Grim Reaper from. Right. You know, that character with the hood on, with the all black, with that sharp sickle, man. Hey, that's a representation of our Lord and Savior. Esau knows that this is his downfall, man. It says, verse 15, and another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And it goes into what we read earlier, man, which is Isaiah the 63rd chapter, man. Yahweh shall return, and he waging war against these heathens, man. For what? For our sakes, man. For our salvation, you know.
This, yeah, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no, Jeremiah. I got another one though. This is Jeremiah chapter 29, or Salaki, Jeremiah chapter 26, and I'll start at verse 32. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, behold, evil shall go from nation to nation. I'm gonna start at verse 29. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name. And should ye be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Right now, when you read up in the 25th chapter, man, the Lord is going into what, man? How he's bringing destruction and calamity on his people first, and mention Jerusalem first. And after Jerusalem, it starts to mention these different nations, man. So, so the Lord brought punishment upon us. He punished us first, according to 2 Maccabees, the 6th chapter. You know, he don't let our sins pile up, man. He punished us right away. That's the mercy he shows us. But with these other nations, he let their sins build up, man. So he gonna come back in his fierce anger, man, and his indignation, you know. A quick one just on that point, Jeremiah 21 and 19. The Most High laid up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. All right, so the Lord allows these other nations to pile up their iniquities, man. Instead of, and that's what Esau does in the court system, all right? It might be a Jake. He might have caught him selling drugs on the street corner, but he ain't going to punish him right away. He's going to allow him to build up those things until what? Until he wants to throw the book at him. Well, you did this back in 1992. You did this in 1994. You did this. And it's like, wait, hold on. If you know I did all this stuff, why didn't you judge me for it then, man? But like the brother has said, that's the sign of mercy that the Lord has for us. All right, these other nations, that's why they're going to be punished 1,000 times more, man. All right, they're going to receive a heavy judgment, man. And that's why it ain't going to be no mercy shown unto Esau either, man, according to James. You see? Because this devil and his fucking wickedness, man. Hey, what the brother just explained, you know, we got a saying out there, you know, it's called dated sales, man. Where a nigga sell to an undercover cop, and he'll have numerous dated sales under his belt, which that's illegal according to Esau's constitution, man. Because the cop got to let it be known that he's a cop, but yet he doing these covert under the fucking table bullshit that he doing, man, which is wickedness, man. You know, and the Lord gonna come deal with this devil and with the wicked people of our nation as well. You know.
I got one for you real quick. This is Job 27. 13, this is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. So yeah, you see the wicked prosperity the Lord has allowed Esau and his heathens to keep increasing, or at least stand upon earth, and their kingdoms are going. All right, but he's also going to get this great destruction, because the Lord's judgment is fair. In Wisdom Solomon 12, he said he didn't see it fit, all right, righteous to judge somebody that didn't earn it. So he's letting them earn this such great wickedness, man. order for them to get the sin of slack destruction and Sodom and Gomorrah, their sins have to reach such a height. You know, like the brother said, their sins reach to heaven. Now is the time to repent. All right? Just like in Sodom and Gomorrah, those cries went up to heaven, man. The Lord's like, look, this is that time. They got to go down.
This is back in that Jeremiah 25 and 30. It says, therefore prophesy thou against them all these words and say unto them, the Lord Yahweh shall roar from on high and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth.
As they did, well, you keep mentioning what? Treading the grapes, man, which is symbolic of this destruction that's coming, man. You know, our Lord and Savior clearly said, man, I come not to bring peace on the earth, but a sword, man. He's coming in vengeance. He's coming in payback. Zephaniah, is it Zephaniah 3 and 8? Wait ye upon me till I rise up to the prey, man. Hey, so it says, wait to the Lord, because vengeance is his, he will repay, you know.
Verse 31, a noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord Yahweh hath a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh.
And what's that noise, man? That's that noise and pestilence, man. That's those missiles coming from a far country. Like it says in Isaiah, the 13th chapter. Like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, man. See, the missiles is all throughout the scriptures. This is Esau's, Edom's destruction, man. These is the weapons of the Lord's indignation, you know?
And then what it mentioned that controversy, all right? The reason, what's the controversy, man? All right, what's been happening to the Lord's people, man? Isaiah 34 and 8, it says, for it is the day of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompenses, what? Payback, right? For the controversy of Zion. All right, so the Lord isn't looking down upon the estate of the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans and is happy with it, man. All right, he's not pleased with how you treated his chosen people, man, the apple of the Lord's eye. So what is the Lord going to do, man? Here it is. He sees his people in captivity under you damn devils, right? That means what? The judgment is coming into you, man. It says, let's lock it back in Jeremiah chapter 25 and verse 32. Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, behold, evil shall go from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. Hey, that's plain and simple, man. All right, the Lord's going to do a lot of killing and leave you people there not to be buried, man.
Yep.
You know, man, it's going to stink, man. It talks about their stink coming up from the earth, man. Dead bodies everywhere. This is what we're preparing for, man. To enter into these times, man. You got people that talk shit on the comment boards, you know, that think this is just a game. But when the Lord brings in this judgment, man, they're gonna wish that they took all these things seriously, man.
That's right.
Because the Lord is very serious. He's an austere man.
Hey, and this is the God of the Bible. This is the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. That flooded the whole earth and left 8 people alive. That rained fire and brimstone upon 5 cities, man. You see? Who destroyed all the firstborn in Egypt. And go throughout the pages, man, and find out all that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and the terror that he reigned upon this earth, man.
Job called him the king of terrors, man.
Hey, so that's why it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power, man. This ain't a thing to joke with. The Lord ain't a goddamn joke, man. He said what, man? Was Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. So whatever a man soweth, that where he also reap, man. See, these guys think it's a game plan and all this. No. You know, the Lord is going to bring swift judgment, man. And it's harsh judgment as well.
That's right.
You know?
This is I'll finish on this. Jeremiah 25 and 34. Howl, ye shepherds, and cry, and wallow yourselves in the ashes, ye principal of the flock. All these leaders, you know, proclaim to be leaders of Israel, you know, and so on and so forth. It says, for the days of your slaughter and of your dispersions are accomplished, and ye shall fall like a pleasant vessel, and the shepherd shall have no way to flee, nor the principal of the flock to escape. A voice of the cry of the shepherds and a howling of the principal of the flock shall be heard, for the Lord Yahweh has spoiled their pasture. So that's right, man. So the Lord is going to visit all these leaders, these pastors, all right, these false Israelite groups, man, you know, that aren't teaching the whole truth, you know, not going into the prophecies, man. The Lord is going to be a visitation upon the principal of the flock. It says, last verse 38, it says, he hath forsaken his covert as the line, for their land is desolate because of the fierceness of the oppressor and because of his fierce anger. That's all I had on
that. This Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. So they got to pay for basically what their forefathers did, man.
Which they are their forefathers, man. So you paying for your own fucking sins that you did, man. All you goddamn Edomites, man, you old bastards who died over 100 years ago, man. You did all that rape, robbery, murder, that torture you did to our people, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You see, you didn't pay for none of that, hey, but you gonna pay for it this round coming up. The scripture says the Lord requires that which is past, man. You see, we got the memoirs of Cristobal Colon, aka Christopher Columbus, how he never put his sword down, not even for an hour, man. All the Israelites he slaughtered, man. Hey, that devil pay for that. You see?
I got a precept bounce off that. Numbers 35:33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So they shed blood a lot over here, but also around the world. They basically slaughter our people throughout the whole world, and we're scattered abroad.
That's right. And this is Ezekiel 35:36. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So since you went across the globe and fucked the Israelites, so that's what the Lord is worried about. You touched the apple of his eye. You fucked us up no matter where we're scattered. Or you've done a great job at it, but over here on your own shores, what have we learned over here? The hatred that you have towards us, that's it. All right, the murder you committed towards, the laws you made against us, the atrocities you've done, man, even taking the natives, basically trying to commit genocide against them. All right, then when that didn't work all the way, you put them in fucking basically little ass concentration camps, man. All right, that's basically what it is, man. They can't even do certain shit on their own fucking land. They can't drink on their own land. They oppressed. So they trying to get liquor, so they got to drink fucking Listerine and all type of different chemicals just to get intoxicated because you are oppressing the hell out of them, man. All right, all type of shit just to kill us, man. So the Lord said, "Blood's gonna pursue thee. Thus I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain, and thy hills," and because that word "man" was added. All right, the Lord's gonna fill his mountain with his slain. Hey, you old, young, man, it's like a man, woman, all you Edomites, man. You're gonna be put to death, man. Him that goeth out, him that cometh in thy hills and in thy valleys, and all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Damn, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. All right, you took over, you ruled over northern southern kingdom. All right, you thought the Lord's going to allow that? No, man.
Took our land into their possession.
Mm-hmm. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will even do according to thy anger, and according to thy envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. So the same hatred you showed towards us, Lord is going to put your own anger, hatred on you, man. And it says in what? The book of James, show no mercy unto him that he shall receive no mercy, that show no mercy, man. So you're going to be judged without mercy. Plain and simple. I said on the ancient, they have very heavy laden in the yoke. So guess what? Hey, Esau, Edom, you will receive zero mercy. You're going to go down in great fashion. You're going to have a horrible captivity. And at the end of that captivity, as you refuse to let us go, we ain't going to let you go, man. We're going to fucking burn you off.
Okay, this Obadiah 1, and I'm going to start at 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. That's every one, man. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Mm-hmm. It spoke about what? That violence against thy brothers Jacob, which the brother just read in Ezekiel 35th chapter. This is Amos 1:11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever, man. Hey, so Yahweh Basham Yahushua is going to put his anger upon us to deal with you likewise, man. Like it says in Ezekiel, the 25th chapter, man, the Lord is going to put his spirit, his anger upon us to lay his vengeance upon Edom. You know, we can't even fathom that right now, man. You know, all the atrocities that this devil did unto us, man. You know,
pay them back double.
This is James 2:13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment, man. Like it says in the book of Proverbs, man, it says the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel, man. This devil don't know mercy, you know. It says in Isaiah the 47th chapter, man, that the Lord delivered us into this devil hand, and he didn't show us no mercy, man. Upon the ancient have he very heavily laid the yoke, you know. So therefore, you didn't show us mercy. Hey, we ain't gonna show you mercy through the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, man.
This is Isaiah 57:21. There is no peace, saith my power, to the wicked.
That's it. That's it. Plain pointing to the, you know, straight cut, man. To the point, you know.
What is it again?
Isaiah 57:21.
Yeah, you read it one more time.
Yeah. Isaiah 57:21. There is no peace, saith my power, to the wicked.
That's it, man.
And it shows you that in the parable of Lazarus and the rich man, man.
Yep.
All right, when you go into, I believe that's in the book of Luke, or you go into that parable of Lazarus and the rich man, Lazarus being symbolic for the nation of Israel, the rich man being symbolic for Esau, Edom, you know, starting off with their elites, man. All right, when the shift happens, when we're in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to be begging for relief, man. They said that I wish that I could have just a drip of water on my tongue, man.
Yeah,
Just a little comfort.
To cool this flame, you know, which, like the brother said, was symbolic of what? Receiving mercy, man. That flame is what? The affliction.
Yeah.
That ass whooping that's gonna be on Esau Edom, man.
They ain't gonna receive it, man.
And in that parable, what did Abraham answer him? He said, "My son, in your time, did not Lazarus see the bad things and you the good? So now it's reversed, man. Second Ezra is the 6th chapter. Jacob is the Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. You know, so they got that whole saying, a white man's heaven is a black man's hell. Well, hey, you gonna experience that, man. You know.
And his Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. So the cup of that we've been drinking, hey, you're gonna have to deal with it, man. All right, the slavery, the affliction, the hell, the oppression. All right, all the shit. Hey, it said reward her double. All right, all the shit you did to us, you're gonna get double. You hung us, you chopped our rods off, you burned us alive. All right, you made us watch. You cut our women's belly, our pregnant wives' bellies open. You took the babies out, threw the fetus up in the air, caught it on spears, smashed the baby's head against the walls, let the dogs eat them.
Yep.
All right, hung us on gallows.
Fed them to alligators.
Right, it's the whole thing, alligator bait, man.
Buck breaking the men. Hey,
Yeah, all type of shit. And we ain't gonna be fucking buck breaking you. We gonna figure something else out equivalent to that, double that, man. We gonna keep the laws of the Lord. We ain't with that homo shit. We will figure something out. All right, we ain't gonna be grabbing and digging all type of weird shit. No, we gonna figure something out. Have a polar bear come or some type of bear come haul you down and eat your fucking dick and balls off or something vicious, man. All right, that comes with the fear and the pain, man, with more majesty and might. Everything you've done to us, and the scriptures say it has to be this way. All right, and Deuteronomy says nobody can deliver from the hands of the Lord. All right, so there ain't gonna be no comfort for you. Just like we can't escape the shit we got to deal with, you ain't gonna be able to escape the shit you got to deal with, man.
It's a great go fix.
That's right. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right. So this is the salvation. This is what we hope for. Us. All right, get delivered from our punishment for the sins we've committed. All right, and then your punishment coming upon you. All right. The shit you've done to us coming back upon your own head because you reap what you sowed.
And to mention that cup, this is Psalm 75:8. For in the hand, there's the spirit. For in the hand of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them, man. You know? So back in that Jeremiah, the 25th chapter, man, it said what, man? Hey, let all these heathens know that they're going to drink it. And if they refuse to drink it, they tell them, no, you shall surely drink, man. That's that rod of iron that Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Ratazah we hope to receive, man. You know, to rule these nations, you know?
I got precept. Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her worth, in the cup which she have filled to her double. So we basically got to pay them back double, man, for all the stuff they done to us, and also what they doing to us to this day. You know what I'm saying? Until Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai comes back. That tab is still open, man. So it's still getting built up.
Isaiah 51:22. Let's start at 21. Therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus saith thy Lord Yahweh, and thy power that pleaded the cause of his people. Salvation is for Israel only, man. It's the time of the Gentiles. They don't need salvation, right? Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again. So it just lets you know the fake Jews over in Israel ain't the real Jews, man. Plain and simple. They don't fit the prophecy. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. So they beat us physically. They wore us out mentally, man. Our people, to the point, like I said, that our soul is laid on the ground. They just walk over. That's why people got so low self-esteem. Bitches want blonde hair. Bitches want perm, really relaxed hair. The perms make it curly. Meanwhile, Esau's perm makes it get curly hair. And you got our people so fucking ridiculous. All right, so fucking tried it down and just laid them over. They going to get Esau fucking style, man.
Yeah, they just like the Edomites. They going tanning so they can get darker. But you got niggas buying whitening cream so they can get lighter.
Right. All right, because y'all have been laid flat, man. We're gonna do the same thing to you heathens, man. All right, y'all already wish y'all was us just because we better. But when we get in power, y'all really gonna wish y'all was us, man. We're gonna rule over you harsh the same way you did us, man. We're gonna really make you feel like the pieces of shit you are. Because of your wickedness, because you ain't shit. You're gonna have to bow down your soul while we walk over, and that's gonna be literal and mentally, man. Everything you did to us, we're gonna give it back to you. All the mental torment, all the fuck, just everything, man. But it's gonna be in the proper order. All right, well, shit. I'm gonna read this 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing is a righteous thing, you know, I get posted. Seeing is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation of them that trouble you. All right, so that's what we're looking forward to. Eye for eye, tooth for a tooth, man. Life for a life, as the law says. And the scripture cannot be broken. All right, you got something for wrap it up?
Y'all brought out Psalms 137.
Nope.
Psalms 137:7. Remember,
that's the spirit. Damn.
Damn. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
And not only was that the first temple that the Babylonians helped them destroy, not only was that the second temple that the fucking Romans destroyed, you Edomites, but also what they talking about us as a nation, man.
Because the third temple was getting put together during the time of Rome, and they crucified them too. They'll do it again. We build the third temple right now. They'll try to destroy it again, man. All right, it said in Ezekiel 35, we read up, it says Esau has a perpetual hatred towards us, man. That means everlasting, man, from the beginning until fucking eternity. They just fucking hate us. And it said, wherefore hate he him? Because his brother works his righteousness, his own evil. He's made to be against us, man. And we're made to reprove his thoughts. So that makes him hate us more. They hate him that rebuking the gate. So guess what, man? Hey, Esau, you're gonna be destroyed. Esau, you're gonna hear these things and realize what we're saying is true. Esau's gonna get mad, he's gonna make his move on us. And guess what? The Lord is gonna lift up that standard. We're gonna get our fucking revenge, man. The Lord gonna put that spirit in us to take this devil down when he decides to fucking fully show his horns, man. And come down in wrath. And this is the message of salvation we're preaching, man. This ain't no thing where we waiting to die and then hopefully we don't get put in some fire. No. The Lord is bringing judgment to the earth. Esau, Edom, you're the prime target. Edom is the so-called white man. All right? They ain't white, they're red. Just as the scripture says in Genesis 25. That you're marked for sin, marked for death. That crimson is an indicator, man. Identifier. All right? You're the fucking red devil everybody talks about. It's about to be proven. Our Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, for they come prove it, man. Like I said, the whole the world is gonna know. The heathen's gonna see it, man. Everybody's gonna know you're the devil. Everybody's gonna know Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is the true living power upon the earth, upon everywhere. Everybody's gonna know that we're the Lord's chosen. It said Jerusalem should be praising the earth. We should be called that holy land. All right, the first shall be last, and last shall be first. This is what time we in, man. All right, this ain't no fucking joke. All this work we doing, man, this ain't no joke. All right, we taking Esau down by doing these things, man. You think he's not gonna come in great wrath? He is. And it said what? This man shall be the peace when the Syrian come in. So when the Syrian come in, our Lord Yahweh is coming to kill you red sons of bitches, man. Rightfully fucking so. Salakia.
It said, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
Happy, man. We're looking forward to this day when your judgment comes. Because you've been doing nothing but, hey, you motherfuckers that love this devil so fucking much, it's because you hate your people, man. This devil has done nothing but kill us, rape us, destroy our heritage, lie to us, get our people bugged out, wage every type of warfare imaginable, physical, chemical, all right? Covert, everything, man. Put drugs in your communities to fuck you up. Put guns in there so you can kill each other over them. All right? Push certain shit out in their society to make niggas think they gotta be a certain way. They gotta be niggas. Teach our bitches to be bitches. All right? They completely destroy every part of us, man. They oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, man. So you got great reward coming, man. Guess what? Esau, you won. You fucking won. Got a great fucking reward. We're gonna give you the shit you gave us, man. ×2.
This is Psalms 137:9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
This is a song, man. This is a song in the Bible saying this is going to be a joyous occasion. We get to pay you devils back, take your little babies and smash their heads. Slack. All right, we got to wrap it up. All right. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadosh.
Double honors to the apostles and salutations, brothers, doing this thing in sincerity, truth, and with charity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba, Babal.
Abba, Babal.